Chances are, if you want to live in Florida but you don't want to live by the beach, then you're probably going to want a house that has a pool to stay nice and cool on those hot summer days that we get down here. And luckily for you, I found 7 different houses for sale right now in Florida under $250,000 that have a pool. Let's take a look at them. All right. This first house we're looking at is a 3-bedroom, 2-bath, 1,700 square feet for $249,900 in Inverness, Florida. And your monthly payment on this house would be about $1,126 per month. And that includes everything, guys. We're talking your taxes, your mortgage, your insurance, everything. The only thing that doesn't include is any potential utilities you might have, like water, sewer, trash, cable, internet, those type of things. Sometimes the water and the sewer and the trash is included in your local taxes, but that does vary by city and county. So let's take a look at this house. So it's 3-bed, 2-bath. It does not have a garage, but I chose this house for you because, I mean, look at it. It's all remodeled. You know, it's got a nice fireplace in there. That's like a real wood-burning fireplace. And this house is in the northern half of Florida, so it's nice to have that for those chillier nights that we can get in the wintertime. Nice remodeled and open kitchen here. You can tell they got brand new floors, fresh paint job, newly remodeled bathrooms, new trim. Pretty much new everything, you know. They did a nice job doing a nice clean remodel. Nothing super fancy here, but it definitely is move-in ready. And for this price with a pool, it's tough to beat that. They got a little outdoor patio area here, and you can see the pool is right outside of there. It does need to be cleaned a little bit, but hey, that'll be your job when you buy the house. Okay, let's move on to this one that's in Jacksonville, Florida. This one is a little bit cheaper, and I'm going to be going in descending order. We're starting with the most expensive houses down to the cheapest pool houses I could find. And just so you know, I'm looking for nice houses, nothing that's like a total dump. I'm trying to find something that people would actually be interested in looking at and buying right now. And these are the kind of houses we're looking at here. Another 3-bed, 2-bath, slightly smaller than the last house at 1,500 square feet. And your payment for this house would be about $1,145 per month. And keep in mind, whenever they show your estimated payment here, you can see all of the breakdown here. And I'm using Zillow in case you didn't notice that already. So if you go to the monthly cost, it'll show you the breakdown for this. Your principal and interest, $852 a month, property taxes, $207, and then insurance at $86 a month. This house has no HOA fees because it's not in an HOA community. If it was, you would have a number here that would add to your monthly cost. And also, by the way, this number that they give you all the time, your estimated monthly cost, is with a 20% down payment, guys. Now, they do that standard 20% down payment on Zillow whenever they're calculating your monthly cost. If you're buying a house, you don't have to put 20% down. But if you do, you won't have any PMI, which stands for private mortgage insurance, and that'll help save you some money each month. Also, you'll have a little more equity in your house. So if you can afford to put 20% down, I say it's always a good idea. But keep in mind, you could buy a house like this for as little as 3 to 5% down. So this one actually has a 2-car garage. So for me, that would be a much better deal than the other house, you know, because there's just no garage in that one. This one doesn't seem to be as nicely renovated as the other house, and it does still have carpet, so that would be the one thing that I would want to get rid of in this house, but some people like carpet, and you can see, you know, this bathroom, they really didn't touch it, so it's kind of like one of those deals where they do a few things and try to make it look nice for the pictures, but they really didn't give the house, you know, a full remodel or full attention that it needs. Even the pool, you can see, is a little dirty, but hey, you know, we're looking at houses with a pool under $250K, and to be able to still buy something like this in Florida, to me, is amazing. I mean, right now with how crazy the market is, it's unbelievable that you can even find stuff like this. This house is a little bit of a fixer-upper, as you can tell, but it's not in horrible condition, and as long as the inspection comes back okay with, you know, reasonable amount of repair costs, then this house could be a pretty good deal for anybody looking to move down here. Next up, we have a home for $245,000, and it's also a 3-bedroom, 2-bath in Port Charlotte, Florida, and that's in Southwest Florida. And this one is even smaller than the other two at 1,384 square feet, Similar monthly cost at $11.55 a month. Let's take a look at the house. This one just has a carport, which to me is better than not having anything at all. I'd rather have a carport than nothing, just a driveway with no garage or anything. At least you got one covered parking spot, and that's better than 0 covered parking spots, even if you just used it for storage. So this house hasn't really been renovated. You can see it's been a little bit updated over the years. You know, they try to do a few things here and there to keep it somewhat modern, but by no means is this house renovated. One thing that's nice is they have the original terrazzo floors in here, and you don't even see this no more, guys. You can't even find houses that they build brand new with terrazzo floors. This is like a thing of the past, and you can tell this architecture of this home was probably built in the 40s and the 50s with that Mimo architecture. We see a lot of this here in Miami as well. There's a lot of older houses here that look like this. So if you're willing to put in a little bit of effort to bring this house up to today's standard, then this could be a beautiful home. You have a really nice sized pool back there, already all fenced in. You can keep all the gators out and the bugs out. This could be a pretty nice spot to call home if you're willing to put in an extra 30 grand or so to renovate this house. Here we have the next one in Winter Haven, Florida for $239,900, and it's getting a little bit cheaper, as you can see, and our monthly payments going down to about $1,100 a month. And just to hear that, when I say that out loud, the $1,100 a month to own a house like this with a pool, this is incredible, guys. I mean, you can't even rent a studio apartment for this price here in pretty much anywhere in South Florida anymore. So just keep that in mind as we're looking at this stuff. I mean, we're talking becoming a homeowner for this cost versus not even being able to rent a little dumpy studio. So that's pretty impressive if you ask me. Again, this one has a carport and it has a decent sized front yard. That's pretty nice. And the pool is also pretty big as well. Now notice it's not fenced in, and they got a couple of old sheds back there that probably just need to be knocked down. Don't know why that stuff's still there. But the inside of the house looks pretty decent. You know, again, it's not like a full renovation where they did this amazing job, but hey, it's brought a little bit up to modern day standards here. I don't see any carpet. You know, it doesn't look like it's 50 years old. You could still move into this house today and, you know, work on it over time and bring it to exactly the way that you want over a couple of years if you wanted to. But by no means is this unlivable. It's nice that they have the ceiling fans in every room. There's a lot of windows letting in a lot of light here. This house actually, I think, is probably my favorite so far out of all the ones we've seen here. I think this one has the most potential. Especially this outdoor patio area here overlooking the pool. That's very nice. You can do a lot of nice things with that. You know, have some barbecues there. You keep all the bugs out because it's all screened in. It's just nice. You got shade. It's a good place to throw some parties there. And the carport, that's a win. I mean, look at the size of this yard, too. That's another little bonus of this house. Not too bad at all. Now, this next house is the smallest one that we're looking at so far. This is a 2-bedroom, 2-bathroom in Port Richey, Florida, and it's only 1,232 square feet, so this is not a big house, but again, you know, look at the price, and we're already under $1,100 a month to own this house. It has a 1-car garage, so that's a little bit better than a carport. The yard could use a little bit of work, and it looks like to me they've probably outgrown this house because it's a small house. You can see they got a ton of stuff inside this house, and that's probably the reason why they're leaving. But they did a pretty decent job updating it over the years. I'm flipping through the pictures here on Zillow, and for some reason they're not going through. Maybe they have multiples of each picture here. Oh, nice, decent-sized kitchen there. Everything is new. A house like this, with all these things in the picture, because the owner has so much stuff inside this house, I like to try to imagine houses like this being empty. Because, you know, if you were to go look at this house, and, you know, you might be a little turned off by all of the stuff and all of the clutter that people have. And, you know, when you're buying a house, guys, sometimes you just have to look past that stuff and just try to see the house for what it is and try to imagine it empty and, you know, setting things up your own way. And that's how I think this house could be nice. This room could definitely use a little work. It does have carpet. It's not as updated as the kitchen and the living room area. You know, you can tell they did some work on the bathrooms here, but clearly they've outgrown this house. And it's nice to have the pool, of course, and you have the fenced in pool, again, to keep out those bugs and the gators. This could be an option for somebody willing to put in a little bit of elbow grease as well. Now here we are in Jacksonville, Florida. We have a house for sale for $228,000, and it's a 4-bedroom, 2-bathroom, almost 1,400 square feet. And I'm pretty sure this house used to be a 3-bedroom, 2-bath, because you can kind of tell that they probably turned the garage into a bedroom here. And so you can see the pool area here. This one's not fenced in. You'd have to do that all on your own. And this most likely used to be the garage, and they turned it into a 4th bedroom. I hate when they do that, but they do it, you know, and it just is what it is. They did a nice job with the floors in here. You know, they put in like those big tile floors that look like wood, but it's not actually wood. The kitchen is a little bit dark. I'm not sure what they were thinking with the layout here. But remember, if you buy a house like this, you can always change a few things, and it's not such a big deal. You can tell there's a little bit of water damage in this room that probably needs to be addressed. Overall, for a 4-bedroom, 2-bath house for $228,000 right now in almost 2022, with how crazy the prices are getting down here, this isn't a bad deal. The grand finale, the cheapest house on the list. I can't believe it. It's under $200,000 at only $189,900, and it's actually a 3-bedroom, 2-bath, and bigger than pretty much every house we've seen so far at 1,800 square feet. And check out this monthly payment, guys, $849 per month. That is amazing. To own your own home with a pool for $850 a month, to me, is basically unheard of. But this is real. And let's take a look at this house. It's even got a brick facade here, so that's really good for bad weather and things like that. Now this house is not really updated. You can tell it's kind of old inside, but it does have some newer features. You can tell they did a little bit of updating here in the main living room, and it's kind of nice to have these cathedral ceilings, and you got some windows up there letting in some nice light. Again, with the carpet though, you might want to get rid of that. It's got like a little loft up there. That's pretty cool. Not sure if they consider that one of the bedrooms. But the house definitely is not updated, okay? And for this price, I wouldn't expect it to be. And obviously you can see, you know, how much all these other houses cost. And this could be a good way to get your foot into a house. You know, you could be a first-time home buyer and easily buy a house like this. This is on par with the cost of homes, you know, in even very cheap parts of the country. And this is in Pensacola, so you're talking, you're going to be like a 20-minute ride away from the beach. How awesome is that for under $200K? So, and you can see you got the pool in the back. Now the point of this video was to show you guys that you can still get good deals down here in Florida if you're willing to look around and be flexible on the area that you're willing to move to. So I will do another video with more expensive homes here coming up, because obviously not everybody's looking for a house that's under 250K. Some people have a bigger budget, want something nicer. So next time we'll bump up the budget to around 500K, or let me know in the comments what you think should be the criteria for the next video like this. And if you are looking to move to Florida, make sure you give my real estate team a call. All of the info is down below in the description. If you guys enjoyed this video, then make sure you check out my brand new pros and cons of living in Florida video right over here, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.